place
networks.
because everybody's going to be talking about it. It's good, you know. That's where you see that it really became a hit.
And I feel that's why everyone watched now, you know, the House of the Dragon, because you know what it's like to feel left out of the conversation after Game of Thrones hitting every Sunday trending topic on Twitter, just talking about Domingot. Like, it's just, of course you want to watch House of the Dragon. You don't want to be the person in the meeting that doesn't know what everyone's talking
And
about.
still, I mean, I didn't see it, and I at least for some reason knew the characters. You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that's how pop culture works. You don't know where it comes from, but it's part of you already. And all of a sudden, you're braiding your hair differently and walking out with a House of the Dragon inspired outfit just because it comes naturally. But is it really natural, or is it we adopted it as our culture, right? To have such a successful show is insane. We're talking about premiere day, House of the Dragon. It was trending topic for 14 hours. That's crazy. People want to continue the conversation. They want to know more. I mean,
you know, I think that you've really made it into pop culture with memes. Once you have memes, you've made it. You've really made it.
Once you have memes, you have the world.
Exactly. But again, so very few like pop cultural films, shows have this depth. I go into this again because this is what for me is fascinating. Usually, you know, things that transcend into pop culture are vain, but this is not. This has a lot of complexity into it.
A lot of times pop culture can be like posterized and like afraid to provoke or like put in a really like predictable box. So I think the value of something that gives us some really brutal feelings to relate with, it's cathartic. Yeah, you don't need to cut that out.
No?
No. So I love that about the series.
So when you receive an audition like this, and from an actor's standpoint, you usually receive a page that's completely blocked out with a black marker, absolutely every single thing, so you have no idea what details it is. You don't know what the show is. Usually they say it's called something else. And then you read these lines and you kind of have to like imagine what you're going for. And then this process starts. This process where they start telling you little by little what you're going out for, what's going to happen, and then life changes drastically. And I think I love thinking about like Millie Alcott's journey as an actor, because, you know, being a waitress, hanging out, having a normal life, to becoming the lead, the princess becoming the lead in House of the Dragon is life-changing. And every time I get now any type of audition that has a page full of black markings, I immediately go like, could this be? Because it's official. House of the Dragon is the bucket list of any actor. Like, this is where we want to play. We want to play in playgrounds this big, this detailed, and this powerful. And I think that means so much. I would like to know, like, from the standpoint of an audio engineer, directors, and musicians, like, what would you, like, how can you even imagine receiving that phone call? Like, is this a dream that we all share, or is it just actors that want to play all the time, constantly, big shows?
I think that for anyone getting that call, whether you're a director, photographer, whatever, I think it happens the same as with actors. You have this moment of euphoria and then say, now what? How am I going to be, you know, at the level of what this requires? I think it's very human. We all think about that. For me, I just have to do catharsis for a few days and I'm good.
You're ready to go.
Yes. But for 2-3 days, I am like a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. Everything makes me cry.
Of course.
But then I go to the set and everything is fine.
So yeah. I actually have on camera, because my friend was in the car when I got the call for Matrix. And I start laughing, I go into crying, then I go back to laughing, and then I cry for like an hour straight. I totally understand it.
Yeah, from a director point of view, I would say, in my personal view, that as far as I know, they renewed the second season after probably the first or the second episode. They knew
shows, or that you can't even say television shows anymore. When the show goes beyond and hits the spectator in a way, and all of a sudden HBO, for example, has another opportunity of interaction. They have an app. I mean, we're seriously talking about anyone in their home can have their own dragon, feed it, take care of it, and teach it to burn things. But it's like magical, and also interact with other people that love the show.
And
so I think
what's the name of the app?
Jakaris.
Oh,
It's Jakaris.
no, don't say it again.
No, I can't say it too many times or else I'm gonna start a fire. But I found it so, it's like these new ways to grab the spectator by the hand and take them on an adventure. When the show's already done, you can still take care of your dragon, or possibly kill it like I killed all my Tamagotchis forever. I'm gonna try and keep my dragon alive and make it become an adult. I can do it. I have a kid. I believe in myself.
At the end of the day, I mean, there's so many reasons why House of the Dragon is a cultural phenomenon, right? You can't really pinpoint that.
I think that, I mean, we've been talking about all the reasons that might be why it became such a hit and part of pop culture. But this anxiety that we have to see the next episode and not knowing what's going to happen, and I can only imagine how this is gonna grow in the next seasons. I mean, we're just gonna finish this season. I don't know when is the last episode, but I can't wait to see it. But I mean, if they're this big in the first season, can you imagine how it can grow in next seasons? I mean, how big that show can get?
It's so exciting, and it's something to look forward to, just like having maybe another season of Frente al Fuego. This has been everything for us. We have had an amazing time dissecting this show and analyzing it, breaking it down. We hope you enjoyed this conversation, these episodes, and we can't wait to watch with you the finale of House of the Dragon on HBO or HBO Max. Stay tuned.
Te ves Toy Story con palomitas, Monster Inc. con palomitas también, Intensamente, otra vez palomitas. ¿No te gustaría hacer platillos inspirados en tus historias favoritas?
¡Wow!
Con Pizza Restó vas a aprender a crear estos fabulosos y saludables platos en tu casa. En esta masterclass te vamos a enseñar a preparar recetas para disfrutarlas tal como en tus películas favoritas.
Para participar tienes que entrar a la web de UNICEF. Después de hacer tu donación tienes acceso a la masterclass. Y también vas a obtener información para ganar un meet and greet con nosotros.
Ya podés preparar tu living para convertirlo en Pizza Restó.